Welcome back as we get underway here. Referee James Maby getting us underway. Formerly of Bristol, now of London. I'm joined in the commentary box by young Riley Whittington. Already featured on your screens today, now in commentary with me. How you doing, Riley?
I'm very good, thanks, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you finding today?
It's brilliant rugby today. It's lovely.
There's been some great rugby on show. It's lovely weather. Actually, standing around, it gets a little bit chilly at times, but I'm sure that out there on the pitch, as a referee, you're very happy that it's not baking hot like it was last year.
Oh, last year it was awful, but this year there's a nice breeze, so it keeps you a lot cooler on the pitch.
Awesome. The sun's still coming through the clouds though, so still need to use our Ultra Sun, one of our sponsors. As we get back underway here with a scrum after the knock-on. Just come on the corner.
Tackle there.
Good work in defence to tackle and see which way she was looking to go. Wait for the ball to come out back of the ruck there. And they burst through the middle, and we're going to have our first try just over a minute into this first half. Great work to burst through there. By the Gazelles.
Oh, go, don't worry, lads.
As you can see. Just moving the ball into that space, breaking through that tackle. Bursting with that pace through the middle. Great work. So getting ourselves back underway again. And a kick deep, but it is caught. Didn't let it roll and bounce all the way through. As the Bengals look to move that ball out into some space. Going on this near side here on your camera. Really strong ruck through. But unfortunately just didn't quite have the support there from her teammates.
Yeah, cool, we'll go with that.
Referee says the ball backwards, so forwards they move, and they will get themselves onto the scoreboard now. Great work by the Bengals there to pounce and turn on the gas and move round the corner.
Will they take the lead with this conversion though?
Well, they are under the stick, so they've got a better opportunity. However, nothing is ever easy. He said, Riley, there's a little bit of a breeze today, and the pressure does mount on sometimes. So 5 points apiece at the moment, but can we make it? 7 points to 5 for the Bengals. Just pushes it slightly to the right-hand side as we take a look at the replay. That ball going loose, but going backwards, so quick of the Bengals to pick up the ball there.
Kick, mate.
And absolutely power through
Whenever you like.
to get that score. Back underway. Great strength to power through the tackle there. Gain those extra 5 meters or so. Always crucial. Again, finding those gaps and just offloading after the tackle on the floor as they look to try and move that ball out a bit wider now. Got the pace on the outside from the number 2.
Brilliant pace from number 2 to take them into the lead.
Definitely got down underneath the sticks. Great turn of pace and power around the outside. Power through to get that try. And the conversion successful, so extends the lead even further.
Perfect.
You see, it's that keeping that ball alive, popping it out, moving it into that space, and then chasing down that right-hand side, and managing to dot it down underneath the post to make that conversion easier. Obviously helped. And give them now that advantage. So 12 points to 5 to the Gazelles. The Bengals will be looking to push on. And a reminder that the UR7s South sponsor is Lexus Twickenham. If you're in the market for a new car, and you fancy yourself a Lexus, make sure you get down
Okay, you've lost it now.
to speak to those guys. I'm sure
Knock
that
on
they can help
advantage.
you out. The referee playing advantage now for the knock-on.
She's legal, we come back for the knock-on.
And the jackal was fine, but unfortunately no advantage was available. So therefore we go back for the scrum from the knock-on.
You want to come? Sit.
A minute and a half left then in this first half.
What's going on? I need 3 for the scrum.
As the Bengals just make a quick substitution
Cool. Okay, let's go.
and organise their numbers in the scrum.
Fine, get closer. Thank you. Set.
And the ball comes and it pops out straight away, nice and tied. Again, just passing that ball out into that space.
Yeah, we'll go scrum advantage. No release. 3.
Penalty for not releasing. So Bengals have an opportunity here
Yeah. Yeah, we got that.
to try and
3,
push
never
forward.
onside. Here's your
They
mark.
just caught never
Okay,
onside,
fine,
so
we'll that.
got to work hard to get back onside after a penalty. Those 10 metres, always crucial. If you close down that space, you're not giving them the just opportunity that they need.
Rip. You had rip, I think.
And the ball
Okay.
ripped
Scrum.
by the Gazelles,
Yeah.
so got into touch.
Pink scrum.
The referee just
Lost more than
consulting with his assistant referee there and correcting himself. How important, Riley, is it that you work together with your assistant referees?
It's very important because when you have your assistant referees, you're able to pick up on a lot more. You're able to focus on certain things, and they're there to pick stuff up if you miss it that you're not able to see. Because when you're there by yourself, it's a lot harder to see everything on the pitch because you only have one set of eyes.
Yeah, can totally imagine. And often do end up feeling bad for referees when they can't quite see what's going on. And that kick went out on the full, but that takes us to half time. Reminder of the score then. The South Gazelles in the lead at 12 points to 5 over the North Bengals. So the referee just trying to get us back underway here. A little bit time to tell you about the referee, James Maby, from London, but spent a bit of time in Bristol. He's all over the place in Europe and elsewhere. It's interesting as well, despite rugby and refereeing taking up a huge part of his life, he actually works at Northamptonshire County Cricket Club as a lead performance analyst. So fully involved with sport. As we get ourselves back underway here.
Release blue, tackle!
Tackle is called by the referee, so must release. As the girls look to move the ball out to the outside. And that they do again. The number 2 providing the pace once more. And extending the Gazelles' lead once again. And also getting the ball down just around the posts. Once again, making the conversion attempt a little bit easier. Riley, you still play a bit, don't you, as well? So
Oh, I do indeed.
get involved with much sevens over the summer at all?
Unfortunately, I'm not quick enough. So our school was meant to go to Rosalind Park 7s, but most of our team got injured as we had a 7s tournament the day before. And then, yeah, we pulled out last minute because we couldn't properly fill out a team.
Oh, that's a real shame, but good to see you still playing. And from that, you'd obviously know that getting a score underneath the posts, as well as in 15s, but obviously more so in 7s with the drop goal, that you really want to make sure you get as tight in as possible to make that kick even easier and add those 2 extra crucial points.
Yeah, because especially with the wind like it is today, trying to do drop kick from out wide and get it over a post, it's very difficult.
Certainly is, as they move the ball down, but it has been stolen back by the Gazelles and stolen straight back by the Bengals as well, as they look to power through
Release now, pink.
and shorten the lead.
Good clear out.
But there's a really good counter up there from the Gazelles with a kick to nothing. Another kick again. Few kicks in this game. Can they be put to good use? You've already seen what these ladies can do when they put the boot to ball. Some lovely footballing skills we've seen today on show.
Oh,
An
what a
absolutely
tackle.
crunching tackle there. That's certainly going to bruise a couple of ribs. But
Number 3 looked like she's going to be in under the posts.
great work to get the speed round the outside, power all the way through and get herself underneath the posts.
That's good.
Taking that little bit extra time to make sure that they keep their lead that little bit longer.
Can you take it from the other side for me? That'll be okay. You take it from the middle of the 6 from the other side. Thank you.
So as we wait for the conversion, they can extend the lead even further. Just unfortunately not able to get
Go on, you've got to kick it back.
the laces
Don't apologise.
underneath the ball. To watch the replay here, and as you can see, they're only 10 metres out from their try line. But it doesn't matter where you are on the pitch in 7s. You can go on to score from absolutely anywhere.
Okay. Let's see if they're waiting. Let's see. Hang on, guys. There's 2 coming off. Yeah. Cool. Let's go.
An opportunity as well to mention our sponsors, Simply Roasted.
Got an advantage.
Lucky enough to grab a packet myself at lunchtime. Tell you, considering the fact that they've got 50% less fat, 25% less salt and under 99 calories, you would not tell the difference. Absolutely lovely. Some pressure mounted on here now by the Gazelles. Pushing up onto the Bengals line.
Backwards.
Can they get over the whitewash? Yes, they can. The Bengals tried to get underneath the ball there, try and held them up, but unfortunately just couldn't quite do so.
Now you can do
Seems
whatever
like
you
Gazelles
want.
are sort of running away with this game.
Hang on, 12 with me. In line with me.
They are trying to extend their lead here, they certainly are. And they're doing it in style. Not quite able to add the extras. As we look at the replay here, see just really strong pressure mounting on the line. Through she goes. Ball comes out loose. Number 12 just darts inside, makes the offload. Straight through and just dive over the line. Great work. So
Watch is off. Got a minute
with
and a half to go.
1.5 minutes left to go, the Gazelles still have a strong hold on the lead. 29 points to 5 over the Bengals. They decide to keep the ball
Oh, keep bouncing all over the place.
to bounce around 22-metre line. As you could hear the referee Just saying it's bouncing all over the place there. Yes, James, we agree with you.
No.
Can the Bengals do something here? And they put bootable. Oh, his high kick bouncing. Is it going to bounce for them? Unfortunately, it won't, and it will bounce instead for the Gazelles. An opportunity here to extend their lead even further. Despite the spirited chase by the Bengals defenders.
We will restart. Sorry.
A confirmation from the referee there that we will restart this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, just not quite getting it there.
Last play, guys.
It is a skill, isn't it, Riley, that you have to perfect over a lot of practice.
It is indeed, and it's not one I've yet perfected.
I can tell you now that as a tight head prop, I definitely have not perfected it. Put it this way, there's a reason why I've got a microphone in my hand right now and I'm not out there on the pitch.
And that's time.
And that is full time called by the referee. So